Would you mind introducing yourself to the mic?
Sure. Okay. I'm Len Wiseman, the director and producer, and one of the writers on Lucifer.
So you directed the first episode, or?
Yes, the pilot.
The pilot. So, what attracted you to the job?
I was sent a first draft that I honestly fell in love with the version of the devil, the character that was unlike any portrayal of the devil that I'd seen so far, and we've seen a lot of them. But it was the first time that I'd seen the devil not trying to hide. I guess that's the simplest way to put it, where he's just stating it as it is, and if you ask him, he'll tell you, and what are you going to do? Ultimately, what are you really going to do? And that's what the show, that's kind of where the sort of fun and weirdness comes from. And then I also wanted to do, it's very different for me, I was really wanting to do a comedy, and just try that out. What I wanted to do at the time, and have fun doing that.
So you're predominantly a feature director. Was there any differences between shooting a pilot and a feature, or is it pretty close?
It's very. I think it's very different. It's much faster in terms of. I thought I would change the way that I shoot. I think, okay, as from a movie, I don't think you can really change the way you shoot. You just do what you do really, really, really fast but it's different, but it's also, I love that you get to see right away what's happening, and almost what I consider, to me, it feels like real time. So like, by the time doing a pilot and getting to see it, we just watched it in there today and shot it 2 months ago, whereas a movie is 2 years, and you can sit and focus on it so much that when you see it, you're tired of it. So it's very different.
What do you think viewers are going to really relate to looking at the character of Lucifer?
I hope they're going to relate to what I saw as ultimately a father and son story, and that it really is, take away all of the devil aspect, the God, the plan, predestination, everything. It's ultimately a character who's rebelling and saying, Father doesn't love me, and that really pisses me off, and I'm going to do everything I can to upset him. And so there's a father-son sort of therapy session that's taking place over this series.
Are there going to be any things you're not going to do? For example, not show the father ever?
I want to make sure that it doesn't go too far into genre. I think it becomes closer to things that we've seen before. What's special about it is that it is much more of a grounded, real take, and I think that's it makes it unique, and I'd like to keep that. So there's hints of it. You'll see, Amenadiel's wings show up and things like that, but ultimately it's I'd like to keep it in its own own arena.
Updates on the new Underworld movie?
Yes, Underworld is script is just about done. We probably got about a week to go, and we're shooting in Prague. And we've got our director, Anna Forrester, lined up, and it's moving along.
It's a continuation of the series?
It is. Yeah, it'll leap a little bit forward in time, but it's a sequel. Yeah, so we got our characters back with I was gonna say. Wait, go back. Edit that part out. I can't reveal that. Never mind. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm just going, oh my god, if I say that, there you go. Yeah.
you know, adapting from comic books is a very, very popular thing. It just seems that any bit of TV show that comes along nowadays is intellectual property from something else.
Sure, yeah.
How committed are you to sticking with the original comic book versus trying to kind of veer away from that?
I'm probably answering in a way that is wrong, but to me, I've gone through it a few times now, and I just, I don't really, it's all about what just makes the best story, what makes the best script, characters in a comic book or a video game are very different than characters that you're watching on screen. So I think in different mediums, you fill in the gaps in certain areas yourself, which you don't do when you're watching a movie. And so ultimately, it's just what makes the most interesting character at the end